So, hello Aquarius. This is your second half of November 2019. Oh, look at that. That's meant to be. Look, be yourself. I don't know if you can see that, but it says be yourself. And you're the sign. Along with Aries, like I'm an Aries and Venus in Aries, Aquarius is all about being yourself kind of too, because it's about being unique. And you like to be unique. You like to be different. So we're going to leave that in the shop just to remind you, just in case you're forgetting who you are and what you're here to be. Here to be and here to embody. Right, so we're going to pick a card for self-love, self-care, romance, both single and those in a partnership. Oh God, there's your cards already. And life, and then your awakening journey, because these are all the things generally that I tend to help people with. Right, so we've got friendship and decisions are coming through for your self-care, self-love messages. For romance, now this is for people in a relationship and manifesting a relationship. Love yourself first. I absolutely love that, indeed. And on the bottom of the deck, it's safe for you to love. Interesting, that came through for a client reading recently as well. Right, so, and a message for love. Not for love, that is a message for love. The life message is realization. Oh my God, very awakening energy, and you are the sign of awakening. And talking of awakening, that keeps happening when I'm doing this. Love how clever Spirit are. This is a card about your awakening journey. What does Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus, really anywhere, because it's everywhere in your chart. The crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Oh God, that's one of the heavy ones. And on the bottom of the deck, trust the niggle. What was the niggling feeling trying to tell you? What's behind that? Starseed, what lights you up? Oh God, you've got a lot of cards, but never mind. Right, so Aquarius, what you are needing to focus on for the second half of November, if this resonates for you, always make up your own mind, are decisions. And it says honour your top priorities. If it's not an absolute yes, then it's a no. And I feel this is really going to be important during the last 2 weeks of November, because I really do feel a lot of the people that resonate with my messages, whether you realise it or not, you're most likely in your dark night of the soul. And that's why you've been tuning into me either for a long time or whether you've just found me, because that is who I'm here to primarily help. It doesn't mean it's going to be every single person, but trust me, it's the majority of people are in their dark night of soul, because the majority of the collective are going through that. And that's who I was told I was here to help. It's not a coincidence I'm going into more of explaining that more on the sign of Aquarius, because as Aquarius, you are the sign of awakening. You're ruled by awakening Uranus, and that sounded really funny, sorry, but it is. It's kind of like, you know, you're making decisions about your life, and you're really having to make decisions about where your energy goes, because I feel you might be low in energy. And look, I say that because look, in this card, it's two females, so I really do feel it's about allowing another person to give that healing to you. So whether this be, you know, a family member, a friend, a soul family member, you know, a healer like myself, but I really do feel it's about allowing that energy to come in. And again, it's kind of like, this can be, it doesn't need to be two women, it can be two men, a man and a woman, blah, 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 you know, whatever. But it's kind of like, it's about allowing that friendship and that healing to come in. It says, call a friend. When you're mirrored with love, you see yourself clearly. Now, this is very hard to describe, but if you're new to me, you might not have saw that I actually feel sensations in my body. And this is probably, you know, we're nearly at the, I've only got one more sign to record, but like, I've not had it for any of the other signs, but for you, I actually felt, it felt like indigestion is the only way I can describe it, but it's a weird kind of anxious feeling that I got, or just that they pulled my attention to the rib cage, so just under the heart, or for you women, just under the boobs. And it's kind of like, it was just like, it was kind of like a panicky feeling. So I feel like you're definitely that. I experience a lot of actual panic attacks in my dark night, so it doesn't mean everyone's going to, but definitely some people will. And I really do feel you're coming, a lot of epiphanies are coming your way, and we've got the realization card there as well. A lot of epiphanies are coming your way, and that's what awakening is about. And this card is about, it looks like Alice looking through the looking glass, whatever it is. But it's kind of like, I always think this is Alice in Wonderland, realization. And it's kind of like, oh my God, I can see that new world, but I'm standing at the door a bit anxious. But it's kind of like, what are you clinging on to? You know, because it's like that other card in this deck that says, you know, alignment. And it's about kind of like, you know, you've got to align your life with where you're at. And this card kind of reminds me, the crumbling reminds me of, basically being in your dark night of soul, and it's kind of like the Tower card. That's what I was trying to get at. And the Tower card is definitely a card that is about awakening. It's about, you know, things need to go or appear to go wrong first before they can go right. And what is the niggling feeling trying to say? What is your intuition telling you, you know, needs to kind of go, or what needs to be released? What lights you up? You know what I mean? What needs to change for you to be doing what you love? Because look, this is like another card in this deck where she's like longingly looking at this thing that she wants to go to. And again, I'm just being drawn to the fact that that's very like that card where she's longingly standing at the doorway of something looking at where she wants to go to. And I feel it's because, you know, there's decisions you need to make. You need to let spirit know what it is you want in your life. You need to get out the way and of the how's it going to happen, but I don't know what's that. It's kind of like just tell spirit the healing that you need and step out the way and surrender and watch the miracles occur. And maybe you need friends to help you. Maybe you need to join some of my courses that I'm going to be putting out very soon about how to allow that to come into you. And it takes, you know what it takes? I'm loving how they're doing this. It takes loving yourself first. You need to know that you're worthy of deserving the things that you're wanting to bring into your life. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It's interesting, I've done this in a different order, but the more you love yourself, the more in your existing relationship, the more attractive it makes you to your current partner. And it opens up that vulnerability and that closer connection in your partnership. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And again, notice giving and receiving is what friendships are all about. But you need to decide that you're worthy of being the giver and the receiver. And the receiving part is usually pretty hard for quite a lot of people. But I feel you're coming to quite a lot of your own realizations that is, you need to allow yourself to receive what is on the other side of this door. Love how they said that. If you're single, very simple. And this is what I help a lot of people with in my private sessions. I help a lot of couples too, but I definitely help a lot of singles, you know, manifesting the romance of a lifetime. But you definitely do need to love yourself first. And if you don't love yourself first, you need to like yourself first. And if you don't do either, and if you're having difficulty with either of those things, keep an eye out for well, basically you can do that with me one-to-one, but I'm definitely going to be doing group work with people very, very soon, so keep your eyes peeled. And then you'll be able to tell yourself it's safe for you to love. It's because you love yourself, because you started liking yourself, loving yourself, and falling in love with yourself, then you open yourself up to receive the highest energy of all. But again, you really do need to be yourself, love yourself just as you are, and that attracts that higher love into your life. I love how that came through, Aquarius. Thank you for watching this. Please like, subscribe, comment. Definitely comment letting me know if you want me to continue doing this in a similar way. And I will do it for December, and I'll continue to do it if people enjoy it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.